end of July. I have another basket here that you can see, and this is also having a lot of almost ripening and some about to ripen. So this batch of strawberry was like really very prolific, and they give like really good fruits to me. So these are the ever-bearing ones in both the coir baskets. Here I have some yellow orange marigolds growing. I am planting this close to my vegetable garden because they are very good pollinator attractors, so they can attract bees and other pollinators quite frequently for my balcony garden to survive. Here, let's begin this section. So this is what it looks like right now. I'm trying not to cast my shadow. It's afternoon sun and I'm trying to stay away from it. So here you see I have these ginormous big, these are the taro root leaves, and they're also edible, and I'm growing them for the leaves itself because the taro roots which I planted are in these small grow bags. So I'm not very sure if I'm gonna get a very good harvest of the taro roots itself, but I can certainly get a good harvest of the leaves. They're edible and I can have them. So I'm gonna harvest them pretty soon, but I'm still waiting for a few more to grow. Back here in the same bag, in the same grow bag, I have this bean plant. This is the provider bean, and I have a couple of beans growing here. I did harvest them a few days ago, so I'm giving them a little bit of time to grow back in, and I can see some more buds coming in, so it's good. I also have one radish planted here. I don't know when I'm gonna see the head of it to start harvesting. Next up here is this very beautiful and very healthy California pepper plant. Here you can see I have California peppers growing. It's one, and then this one is the second one. Here, if you can see, this is the second one, and that's the first one, and I have couple more coming out like this one. So that's my California peppers. Up here, up in front, I have this cucumber plant, and this is supposed to be an early variety, and it is also not supposed to grow very big and tall, so I am hoping I can manage it in my balcony space. I started getting female flowers like this one. You can see the fruit at the end, so this is a female flower, and I hope it got pollinated because the flower is almost dying now, and I have some male flowers growing. This plant is another cucumber plant. I'm trying to train it on this stake so it start getting like kind of straight. This variety is the one which will have the flowers, which will be the complete flowers. Like, they won't be a female and a male flower separate. They're going to be the complete flowers, and hopefully each flower develops into a fruit. That's why I'm trying both the varieties to see which one can give me more fruits. Next up here, I got some okra plants, and they were showing some flowers coming out, but for some reason they're drying and dropping. I'm not sure what wrong I'm doing, or it could be the fluctuation of temperature here in Toronto because it had been very cloudy for past few weeks. So I'm not sure if the plant is doing good because okra are like high temperature, high sun plants. So this is the green variety of okra, and this here I have the red variety or the burgundy variety of okra. So this also started showing signs of flowering, but I don't know if the flowers are gonna come out or no eventually. Up here in the tray pot, I have my 2 broccolis planted. No sign of the broccoli head yet, but I think when the temperature starts getting a little bit cooler, they will start developing the head. Back up here, I have a tomato plant. This is a kind of experiment I did in one pot or one storage box. I planted 5 types of vegetables just to see if I can grow them. So this tomato plant, for sure, it is giving me tomatoes. Only if I can show you. So they are green right now. I hope them to be ripe soon. So the size is pretty okay. You can see compared to my hand, the size is pretty okay. They're doing okay. Next, in the same storage box, I have this bean plant. The beans have started developing and I can harvest them pretty soon. So here you can see the beans have started coming out, and I also have a couple of flowers. Next up here in the same storage box, I have turnips, I have radish, and I have a bell pepper plant, which is not yet showing any signs of flowers or fruits. So I'm not sure what's going on with that one, and I can't even reach it because I have like all these plants in front, so I cannot reach it properly, and I don't know what's eating the leaves of my turnip and radish. I might have to just pull this box out and see what's going on in here sometime when I get a little more time to spend and go back there. So I have to remove everything and then go back in there and check. This is my cantaloupe plant. I don't know if I'm going to get any fruit out of it because this is really tiny and in a really tiny grow bag. So I'm just hoping it might fruit. These two are my cabbage plants. These are my cabbage plants, and I soon expect to see a head forming because it has started developing these kind of tiny heads, so they can come out. Here I got just behind the cabbage, I have these carrots growing in a grow bag. Next up here is my pumpkin plant, and it is giving all these gorgeous flowers. I don't see any female flowers yet on this pumpkin plant, and this is in a 24-inch grow bag, so I'm trying to trail it using some kind of support. This is my regular Thai chili, pretty hot variety, and you can see all these kind of chilies have started forming here, and I have flowers and buds and lots of flowers that can develop into chilies, and some have started growing big as well. So here you can see the big chili, and they're growing in bunches, which I like. So here, there you can see all these chilies coming out, and here I have more flowers. Next up here I have a capsicum or a bell pepper plant which has started flowering, thank God, because the one in the storage box has not shown any sign of flowering or anything. So only if I can focus. So here are the buds that are coming out, and also I got a tiny capsicum or bell pepper growing here. So I hope to get at least a few more, and this is the other plant in the same pot that has started growing all these buds, these ones too, so they will develop. Here I have my cauliflower plant, 2 plants in one rectangular pot, and I know that this will grow, the cauliflower head, but close to the fall season, not in the summer, but I did plant them now. This is my round chili plant. This is a pretty hot chili variety, and I see the flower blooming now and a lot of buds forming, so I'll just tap a little on this flower just to help with the pollination. I don't know if the pollinators got to it, but I'll just tap it a little just to pollinate, and that's what I do with most of my tomato, chili, eggplant flowers. I pollinate them, I tap them a little just to pollinate. Here what I have just behind this round chili plant are 3 eggplant plants, and they are in a 24-inch grow bag. the buds have started forming on all three of them. Here you can see the bud, and this one has also given out a flower. So I'm gonna hand pollinate this flower. I tried to tap it but not sure if it did get pollinated, but I'll take a brush and I'll try and pollinate this one. This is my patty pan squash plant in a 24-inch grow bag, and you can see these are the flowers and those are the male flowers, and this is a female flower. There you can see the female flower. It has a little fruit at the back. I hope it develops and gets pollinated. And this is my yellow squash plant. Again, a lot of male flowers. I hope to see the female one soon. I think I just saw a female flower. This is a female flower. This is my other eggplant, and it has also started showing buds. You can see here. Next up here I have this lettuce growing in a very shallow tray kind of situation, but it is doing good. And then I have these dills growing at the bottom of this thing. This is my white marigold, nothing growing here for now. These are my spring onions, doing okay. This is the oregano in the pot. They sold me seeds for this one saying these are garlic chives. I'm not sure anymore what are these, so I need to ID them. If you can help me with the ID, I will be grateful. And this is my tray of amaranth. So these are doing okay. They will be good to be harvested in like a week or a half. This here is the knoll cole with that I'm trying to grow. These two are the knoll coles. The bulbs have started forming, so it has started getting the width. This is my basil, and it is growing in a yogurt tub. Let's move to the best part of the garden. So this is my tomato plant. I have tied 3 stakes to it, but I'm not able to contain it. It's getting so heavy with all the types of fruitings that are coming out of it. Here you can see all the fruits forming. So there, these are all green right now, but they're gonna ripe and mature soon, and I can have a very good harvest of my tomatoes. So I'm just trying to show you as much as possible. So these are all growing in bunches. Even more flowers coming out that are still developing into tomatoes. So you can see here, I'm really happy with my tomatoes this time. They did develop the bottom end rot issue, but I was able to contain it, and now they are growing good and healthy. Really happy about it. So lots of tomatoes. It even fell once, and I'm trying to contain it somehow. There's nothing here that I can tie it to, like it's all glass. If you guys have any idea, do let me know in the comment section below. I'll try and implement that somehow to contain my plants' growth and height, and they're trying to provide them some support. So that was the video, guys. This is the green patch here in all this concrete jungle. I have this green patch of my own. So do let me know how you liked my balcony, and if you have any suggestions for me to make it even more good and more prolific. Thank you so much. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.